Oh, hello guys. So this is Mike Owangwa. I'm a pastor, an author, a marriage mentor, relationship coach. And if you're just watching us for the first time, this is 40-day relationship goals. 40-day relationship goals. So it's actually a target for 40 days. For the past, today is day 31. So we decided to take a goal for each day. So for 40 days, we are doing this, and we're on day 31. We're almost getting to 40. And if you watch the previous videos, you discover there's so much to learn. We've covered a whole lot of issues, from issues relating to married people and issues relating to singles. So much to learn. So please hurriedly go back to my timeline, check out the previous videos, engage. I need to see your comments. I want to share with your friends, tell them about it. Let's talk about this, let's learn more, and we'll get better. All right, so today, day 31. I'm so excited because it's 9 more days to 40. Yeah, it's been a long journey. So this today, it's more it covers issues relating to singles more. This goal 31, it says find out details about your friend's background, medical history, previous relationships, whatever. Just find out details about the person's background. We have people who actually get married without really knowing each other. You get carried away with physical stuff. You get carried away with her beauty and, how she looks. Those things are not bad, though. You need to, at least, you need to choose well now. You need to choose well. You need to see what you're choosing. But, Bible says charm is deceitful and beauty is vain. But the woman who fears God is worthy of praise. So that means beyond charm and beauty, which are good in their own selves, beyond charm and beauty, there are things that are deeper than charm and beauty. There are things that are deeper than the surface. And this is not just for women alone, also for men. There are things you might see in a man and they might be desirable. He might be rich. He might, look really muscular, or 6 packs, and maybe he has 5 or 8. Okay, so the man might look really desirable, rich, handsome, everything. Okay, but beyond the physical, there are things that are deeper than the physical. And those things can only be, most of them can only be discovered when you talk, when you ask questions. Sometimes if you don't ask questions, you don't get answers. So when you're in a relationship, what you should be doing, for those of you who are in relationships or plan to get into one this year, you should be talking. I'm telling you, in relationships, you need to prioritize communication. You need to talk. You need to observe. Talk about what's happening. Ask the person questions. Find out details about the family background. You might just discover you won't be able to cope with that family. Okay, some people get married and eventually it is the family of the boy or the family of the girl that frustrates them. So you need to really ask these questions and check out, be honest with yourself. Can I cope with this? Don't say, I'm just married to him, I'm just married to her. No, you're married to the whole family. In fact, you're married to the whole generation. So because these things, somewhere along the line, they're going to come back to affect you. If they are very nasty people, somehow that nasty feeling or that nasty attitude is going to affect you someday. Or maybe your spouse is not around, they are going to turn on you. So you need to begin to ask yourself questions. Ask your spouse questions, or no, not your spouse now, you're not married yet. So your partner, ask your partner questions. Family background, find out what's your family like. From talking, you'll be able to discover lots of things about the siblings, about things that have happened to them in the past, and then it even helps you. You'll be able to know why that person behaves the way the person behaves, and you'll be able to appreciate where the person is coming from, okay, and blend it with your own background. Then you need to ask about medical history. It's very important. If somebody has medical conditions, sometimes, unfortunately, people hide it from their spouse. Why should you hide your medical condition from somebody you want to get married to? There's this case I heard years ago about somebody, and there was a case of insanity in the family. And so this young lady wanted to get married to this guy. He didn't tell her that he had those it came seasonally. So you didn't tell her that he had those issues, okay, and they were recurring, and it was an issue with the family, and every other family member also knew, and they hid it from this girl. And then she got married, and then suddenly she began to see the manifestations. And unfortunately, the marriage had to be called off, because she was deceived, okay? And so you need to be careful about these things. You need to talk. You don't ignore anything. Don't ignore anything. You're getting into something that is supposed to last you for life. So why shouldn't you investigate? You want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, you investigate very well. You want to buy gari in the market, you investigate. You want to buy crayfish, you want to buy things, foodstuff, you investigate. You want to buy bread, you even weigh it, you investigate. But now you're getting married to somebody who you are going to spend the whole of your life with, who you are going to commit the whole of your life with, who will determine your destiny most likely. You should ask questions. You should investigate. You see, when you're in a relationship, I know a lot of us bother about chemistry. When the chemistry is strong, especially, you don't know that thing seems to matter. Okay, chemistry is strong. Even biology itself is strong. But no matter how good you are in chemistry, or no matter how good the chemistry is, please, history is important. So you need to also check out history, find out family history, ask questions. The point is, ask every and any kind of question. No question is stupid. Before I got married, my friend Kelvin, I'm giving you a shout out. I'm going to tag you to this post. Kelvin gave me he sent me a list of questions before I got married. That was close to 10 years ago now. He sent me a list of questions, and questions to ask my spouse, questions we should ask ourselves, to help us in our marriage. And they were really cool. Some of them looked insignificant at that time, but these are things you need to deal with later in life. So better ask early. Alright, so no question is stupid, no question is insignificant, no detail is insignificant, and this will help you to make the right decision. It's better to investigate thoroughly, it's better to have doubts and then clear those doubts before you get married, than when you get married, now start saying, I wish I had known. That will not be your portion. So goal 16, don't forget what we said today. Goal 31 rather, don't forget what we said. Find out every detail about your partner. Thank you for watching. This has been Mike Owangwa. Like I said, I need to engage. I want to hear your comments. Share this with your friends. Follow this page on social media, on Facebook, and then check out my other social media handles, and let's talk more in coming days. It's been wonderful talking with you, and I'm excited, and I'll be here tomorrow as usual on day 32 of our relationship goals. Bye bye.